Alright, hello people, and Shadowkey392 here, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Now, in our last episode, we took a pretty big leap. We sent our first spacecraft to the moon. Since then, I've done a few science missions. I think also one VIP tourist mission, just because I didn't think you guys would be interested in seeing too much more of that stuff. And I also attempted to install a mod, the Astronomer's Visual Pack. Unfortunately, that did not work, so I removed most of it and reinstalled the Environmental Visual Enhancements mod. But I did leave two mods in. Scatterer, which scatters light through the atmosphere and it makes a really cool effect, and Texture Replacer, which replaces textures. As you will see in a moment. So, here we are. See? Scatterer in effect. You can't see the things on the horizon as clearly as you otherwise could. And look, reflection in the water. And let's see what happens when we go to nighttime, out of curiosity. See, part of the Scatterer mod is, it adds, well, part of the Astronomer, Environmental Visual Enhancements. Because I reinstalled that, it gave me the City Lights mod. And as a result, I think what happened is the Scatterer mod took that light and drowned out the stars, because at night I looked up and I couldn't see any stars, but when I launched a craft away, no, there's still no stars. But when I launched a craft away from Kerbal, I could see the stars. But I can't right now, that's weird. Oh well, I can still see the sky over there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the Scatterer mod in effect. Yeah, we'll ignore that. So, we have 25 science. We need to get more in order to move on to our expected next step. Let's see, what are we doing? Of exploring the moon, which will no doubt appear at some point. Let's see, what do we have to do? Oh, yes. Park two vessels next to each other around Kerbal. That's one thing we have to do. And let's see, I'm not really interested in doing much of any of this yet. We still need to conduct temperature surveys. Let's see if we can't do that. Okay, now where is it we need to go? Whoa! Physics using. I hate you. Oh, so that's on the other side of the planet. Oh, right! Right. We already did that science one. I'm afraid you ain't gonna cut it, Kerbal Explorer 3. We're going to need to drop something from orbit in order to get that one. At this point in our technological state advancement. So actually, let's see what we have, what's next in line for development. We need 300 tech in order to unlock scanning equipment. Okay, that's important. You see, if we were going to land on the moon, and, I mean, like, actually land on the moon, one of the things we're going to need to be able to do is pick out a landing site. Now, before, in Kerbal Space Program, you had to do that visually, from orbit, and then you had to pray that the landing site you picked out was actually as flat as it looks. But if now we have scanning technology, so I think that might be able to help us make a better choice. Could be wrong, but at the very least, I'm sure it will allow us to pick out some landing spots which are definitely interesting. But in order to do that, we need to get 300 technology. We only have 25 right now, which means we need to do some major sciencey stuff. What that means is we are going to have to upgrade, and I mean really upgrade, this rocket. Let's see. Oh yes. This is gonna do something. I just hope that this isn't gonna sway all over the place. It probably is, isn't it? Anyways, the reason I've decided to make these alterations is because we're going to have to carry all the science that we can. Oh, that's not gonna go anywhere with this rocket. Where can this go? This could be handy. I'm sure we don't need it. Anyway, we do need this. see. What else should we stick in here? That's too big. That's meant for a bigger rocket. Let's slap this on. That way we can carry a scientist around. An alteration. Let's see. KO3. So yes, basically this is just a heavier version of the Kerbal Orbiter 2. You know what? In the name of science? We are sticking that on. First, command and control units. And let's see what else. We don't have solar panels yet, do we? You know what? We're going to need one of those, I think. see. Probably also going to need an extra fuel tank. Okay, yeah, this thing is definitely not coming down in one piece. Which means all this science stuff has got to come up. I hope he can open his... I hope Jeb or whoever gets in this thing can open their doors. Actually... no. So long as we don't forget those are there. Yeah, that should work. We're going to need a couple of these. This has got to be my biggest, most expensive rocket ever. And let's see. We're going to need... oh, wait. Getting ahead of ourselves a little. We're going to need that. This has no place. Okay. So, yeah, that's it. Check our staging. This is all going off. That goes. That engine fires. Separates. Fire. Ooh. Let's pray to God this thing works. It doesn't flip-flop all over the place. Wait a minute. Forgot to stick the structural supports on to hold it up. Well, maybe it doesn't need it. Oh well, let's go. Up into the great black night. We're not going to the moon. Not this time. We're going to Minmus. Because even though we don't have ambitions... well, actually... you know what? No, we gotta go to Minmus. We don't have anything telling us to explore Minmus. We do have a mission that will take us there. Whew. Okay, how high up did we go? Not bad. So, orient ourselves for orbit here. Well, actually, should we go to Minmus? I don't know. We should definitely try to get to the moon sometime with this rocket. After all, this might be the rocket that takes us there. Or this might be the launch system that lands us on the moon. So maybe it'll be good to get some science done around the moon first. Let's do that. We'll go to the moon first. This state is going to put us completely into orbit around Kerbal, isn't it? Excellent. Okay, then let's see where we're at. Good enough. Let's just test this. Oh. Fortunately, we do not have a scientist. We don't have a scientist. Should have considered that. Well, we're not going to the moon this time around. At least we can see if this thing will survive entry into the atmosphere. Actually, let's just get this back down. You see, the stars are there. And they look really nice, don't they? But well, out here, I guess, we can see them. Seems. Don't they look beautiful? Yeah, but yeah, from land, as you saw, you can't see them. Anyways, let's recover that. That'll give us a little science. And let's change that the way that's going, the way that our rocket's built. I don't want this here. I want this. I don't give a darn about that. Really. this here. We want to be able to return that. Yes. Now, there we go. Let's fire this thing off now. And you know what? Forget the moon, let's just see if we can't get to Minmus. Like I said, we've already got a mission telling us to go there. Not to explore or anything, but rather to test a stack decoupler in a suborbital trajectory on Minmus. So we've got to get there anyways. Might as well go here with this. Overheating. Why is this happening? Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Hi. Okay, that's high enough. Now let's see. Alright, good. This is making it into orbit. So we are now good. So we're now in a more or less equatorial orbit around Kerbal. Let's see. So, a quick save there. Now, we want to get out to Minmus's orbit. Okay, I think what we need to do here aha. Okay, so it's been a while since I've done this, so just bear with me here. But we want to go to Minmus. That means, I believe, that we need to get the descending node here. Down to 0. Why did I do that? Okay. Set as target. Now, descending node. We want to get that descending node exactly to 0. Perfect. That should put us on exactly the same inclination as Minmus. 3-second burn. I guess that's close enough. Alright, so now that that's happened, let's try to set up our rendezvous with Minmus. Ooh. What is happening here? Oh. Okay. We can do that. Okay, so about 30 seconds. Let's go with that. So in 15 seconds, never mind. Well, we'll get there. So we're going to encounter it and then kind of, I guess, get dragged around. That'll work. So we'll quick save. And then let's speed ourselves on our way to Minmus. So long, Kerbal. There's Minmus. Hi, Minmus. Told you we'd get to you eventually. Kerbal World Firsts. We have initiated the first flyby of Minmus. Let's take a look. All right. Okay, so a quick save here, just in case we don't have enough fuel to pull this off. And then we'll add a maneuver. We will attempt to put ourselves into orbit around Minmus. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Good enough. We have entered orbit of Minmus. Now, I think we have enough fuel to get us out of here. I'm not sure we have enough fuel to completely drop our orbit. I want to do that. I want to drop our orbit down a bit. And maybe to just above Minmus. So, a quick save. And then, instead of dropping our entire orbit down to just above Minmus, we'll just drop our periapsis. And we'll skim the surface. We shall just barely skim the surface of this mountain right there. It's cutting it a little close. Let's see. Perfect. Actually, no, not perfect. Looks like we're still grazing that mountain. Okay, that's good. 3,745 meters. Okay, just to be on the safe side, we'll quick save again. 2, 1. Perfect. Now let's see if this actually did anything, or how well this worked. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. That's the scatterer mod in effect. Getting a lens flare. It's so beautiful. Here we are. Moonrise on, or sunrise on at Minmus. Here comes lowest point. We can almost see our shadows. Actually, we can't, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? We are so low. And we have no connection to Kerbal. Here we are, coming up on our lowest point, our periapsis. That was it. This canyon there, or that's a canyon, right? Yeah. Okay, let's warp back to our apoapsis. Actually, no, let's warp there. Well, we have some good connection. What's Nye Island? Okay. high over Minmus. Okay. Observe the mystery goo. Log that pressure data. Take those temperature readings. And most importantly, open those doors and observe those materials. 100 science! Awesome! Just for that alone. Okay, now let's see. EVA, and because this thing is spinning so freaking much, I'm not going to let go of it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this should get us some good science. Now, let's see. Here's hoping we have enough gas to accomplish this. Okay, looks like that's as good as we're getting. That's our return trajectory. It's gonna get hot. Okay. 3.5 seconds. That's how long we'll have to. That's when we'll have to start this burn. 5, 4, 3. Two. Where does that stick us? Good enough, I suppose. I'm in. Bicarbonate. Bicarbonate. What a name. Okay. So. Final approach. You know what? I'm going to fine-tune our approach a bit. And raise our periapsis some. Okay, so we've just achieved escape velocity. according to this. In 7 days, we will be gone from the local Kerbal system, and we'll have set ourselves into orbit around Kerbal. Of course, that's assuming that re-entry doesn't work. That's what happens. Really? This was our last quick save? Oh well. Now to escape from here. Oh, what? Oh, sweet, we could set ourselves up for a transfer to the moon. Well, unfortunately, there would be little point in doing that now, with the Science Junior out of commission. That'll do. Okay. Eight, 7, 6, 5. Perfect. Close the doors, and quick save. Now let's be off. Wow, 1 hour 35 minutes. Still recording. I knew these episodes of mine were long, but wow. Oh, there's the textures. Whoa! Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay. So at this point, I think we can ditch this. We'll turn ourselves around there. Now hopefully, this heat shield will be enough to protect us from the heat of atmospheric re-entry. And hopefully none of our experiments will explode. Our battery packs might. Oh yeah, they're gonna blow. They are going to blow. Wait, what? Our heat? Is our heat shield overheating? It better not be. That thing's supposed to be doing its job. Okay, the battery pack exploded. That's the other battery pack gone. I'm pretty sure that's the crew cab that's the capsule that's overheating. Oh, look at this. But yeah, it looks like all our experiments are going to survive, so that's good. And here we are coming down through the atmosphere. Wonderful. Wonderful. Actually, wait. Whoa, what are we doing? We're not coming down through the atmosphere, we're going back out again. We aerobraked. Wow. Yeah, look, there's that scatterer mod in effect. Getting some light around the dark side of the planet. And we can see the atmosphere. Sort of. And looks like the sun's about to come up. Oh wait, no it's not. We're on the far side of it. That's still pretty cool though. And there's sunrise. What's this? Is this the stage? It is! It has no... Yeah. It lost its antenna and it is definitely going to die. It's going to burn to smithereens. Okay, and down we go now. Hopefully this will be the last time we come up. Okay, down we go now. Ooh, he's hoping this thing can hold. Oh, I don't know. This heat shield has taken more wear and tear than I've ever seen them take before. But yeah, this is definitely the last time we're coming up. $51, a $50, $49. Oh Lord. I don't know, people. I don't know. I think we'll do it. You know what? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll make it. But it's gonna be close. Okay, we're into our 20s now. Coming over land. Looks like our speed is dying down. Whew. We did it. Now, if only we can land without crushing this thing. We probably will, but oh well. We don't have science in it, so that's okay in my book. Looks like we're going to be doing this just in time to end this episode. Oh, that's good. We're over the grasslands. Good. It looks like we should be able to touch down without a problem. We're down. That is that. Let's recover the vessel and see what we've earned. I doubt we got 300 science. We probably got 200 something. Would be my guess. Okay. We got a ton of science. 476. All right. Ooh, rover stuff. All right, let's unlock this. You can make good use of that. And of course, landing. We'll need that. And advanced flight control, but that can come later. What's this? Ah, that's the vernier stuff, right? Oh wait, no. Oh. Well, let's research this. Alright, so we got that 486 or whatever that was science and $379,519 in funding. That is what I call a successful mission. Now, out of curiosity, just how exactly does this launch escape system work? Just out of curiosity. Well, that was a very successful day, if I do say so myself. If you've been watching this video, and I know it was a long one, I apologize. But I'm not in the habit of editing my stuff, although I probably should. That should be something I should figure out how to do sometime. Might be useful for editing out all the boring bits. But anyways, yes, if you've been watching this video, please like, share, favorite, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Shadowkey392, signing off.